Which team was the biggest surprise to you, whether they won or whether they lost, the most surprising team?
I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars, but in a good way, not in the sense that I'm shocked that they played so well. I love the fact that we've been trying to push this narrative that it's good for Jacksonville that they're decent this year. You know what? Great for them. That defense is just super. And they said, you know what? Forget that narrative. We are a powerful defense. We have a good offense. We have a quarterback that has stepped up to the challenge. So they went out and they surprised the world. And they were doing that all season. And they shocked the team that thought they had a chance in beating up on them in the Steelers.
I'm going to go with the Eagles. It wasn't that they won the game. I thought they were the home team. The way they won the game, they beat the snot out of a very good Falcons offense. And Kyle, you said it earlier, if it wasn't for a muff punt, this might have been a shutout in this game. And Matt Ryan played his butt off trying to make stuff happen. But you got Julio Jones in the goal line situation, and they can stop the Falcons 4 different times. I was so impressed, and I was surprised with the way that Nick Foles played in the second half. I love what the Eagles did this weekend.
I'm going to go back to this one. We like to play the if you had been told before this weekend. If you had been told before this weekend that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to score 42 points, it's a blowout. The Jacksonville's getting smoked. No, they scored 45. Blake Bortles, to me, is the biggest X factor in the entire playoff field. Even in a field where we have some quarterbacks we don't know if we can necessarily depend on, it's still Bortles. The way he played against Buffalo versus the way he played against Pittsburgh is insane. I was shocked at how good he was.
It is wild to me, definitely. I mean, it was just on the other side that Big Ben putting up all those points with 5 touchdowns has never been done in a playoff game when the team actually loses. That happened, and it makes me believe that maybe I shouldn't be surprised by splits when it comes to Big Ben. I mentioned it last week, his on-the-road splits, or when he faces Jacksonville, they're now 4-1 against him in Pittsburgh. That's something that I now believe in. Or his splits against New England. There's something to splits and Big Ben.